Hi, my name is Maureen and Today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Mula, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Mbula from Rocky. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asrika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bath. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, PM briefed on Sarai recovery. Power shedding for the Western Division. And over 2,000 still sheltering at evacuation centres.
From the studios of FBC Suba, Ateva Lendua.
Prime Minister Borange Bainimarama received a comprehensive briefing on Tropical Cyclone Sarai this morning. Based on the situation on the ground, Bainimarama has directed all arms of government to hold on any surveys until it is safe to do so. The PM says it is about safety and that when personnel go out, they must be safe.
I've recommended that they don't do any survey right now, not by air anyway, and not by sea too, unless MSEF will give an approval for them to go. But there needs to be some survey done in areas that have been affected.
Various arms of government are now coordinating to initiate relief efforts as soon as possible. We now join our reporter Edwin Nand live from the National Disaster Management Office. Edwin, what else was discussed at the briefing?
Naka Tether, I can confirm that initial relief efforts will begin or have begun this morning in areas which are accessible by the various arms of the government. In the briefing this morning were the Health Ministry, the police, the military and the Rural and Maritime Services. The advice that is being given out is that the evacuation centres, which have people still living there for more than 48 hours, will now begin to receive rations. The government policy is that anyone who comes into an evacuation centre must bring with them enough food supplies to last 48 hours. Now, if they need to be in the evacuation centre more than 48 hours, they will be provided the basic necessities by the government for the duration that they need to be in the evacuation centre. What will happen now is that various teams, including the Health Ministry, will first visit affected communities. Once they give the all clear that it is safe for families to return to their homes, then the people living in the evacuation centres will be advised to return. Otherwise, they will remain in the evacuation centres. The other point to note is that there are currently 52 evacuation centres which are still open around the country with 1,624 evacuees. The Ministry of Health, as I mentioned, is working with relevant other agencies to ensure that the communities which were affected are clean and safe for people to return to their homes. The other point to note is that the police and military will wait for the all clear from the Nandi Weather Office before they begin their naval surveys of affected areas in the outer islands to ensure that they don't put lives at risk by sailing in rough conditions. Ateda.
Thank you, Edwin. Energy Fiji Limited has implemented a power shedding exercise in the Western Division until electricity supply is fully restored. Chief Executive Hasmukh Patel says EFL can't supply electricity to all customers until they've repaired a fault on the 132,000-volt transmission line between the Nandaribatu power station to the Vunda zone substation. The existing capacity at the thermal power stations in Vunda, Rakiraki, Nandi and Singatoka is not sufficient to meet 100% of the demand in the Western Division. The fault occurred last Friday during Tropical Cyclone Sarai, and once repaired, the power line will be energized. While Tropical Cyclone Sarai skirted Viti Levu, causing some road closures and power outages, Kandavu was not so lucky. 6 houses were damaged at Dabingele, in Nambukulevu, Kandavu, as Sarai battered the island on Saturday. Dabingele villager Resina Koroi says roofs were blown away, kitchens and toilets, as TC Sarai spent 4 hours moving across the island. Koroi says farms were severely affected and the cleanup is underway.
even now we are still facing the strength of the wind, but people are all up and about cleaning up, getting rid of debris and all things that have passed through this village. Actually, there were no fatalities, so that's one thing that we thank God about, and just that roofs have flown and people are just going on with their daily lives now.
Rosina Koroy says a disaster response team is currently in the village assessing the damage as the return to normal life continues. Over 2,000 people are still taking shelter in 59 evacuation centers across the 4 divisions. National Disaster Management Office Director Wasiti Soko says they're working with the Health Ministry to conduct assessments of affected areas before a green light is given for families to head back home. Soko adds they're also working on coordinating food rations for the various evacuation centers. The NDMO director says with the Weather Office maintaining a strong wind warning, restrictions are still in place for Fiji waters as per the advisory on Friday morning. However, clearance has been given for ships over 50 meters to operate in the west. It was a slow start for many businesses in the capital city today following Tropical Cyclone Sarai. Retailers say sales have been low since Friday and workers are facing difficulties returning to work as their homes are either flooded or have been affected by strong winds.
Business is slow because of the cyclone. So we don't have much sales today. Just one customer we're just saving now.
We're just glad that business is back to normal because of the hurricane. Actually, it's been slow.
Business is a bit slow because we cannot go fishing. So we're just waiting for the weather to get better, and then we start going fishing again, and then we start making our new license.
Parramatta Eels star Micah Sivo, who is charged with 1 count of indecent assault, has been bailed by the Nandi Magistrates Court today. The NRL star winger is alleged to have indecently assaulted a female staff on a resort on Denarau. The incident is alleged to have occurred on Boxing Day. In court, Sivo's lawyer pleaded for his client to be released on bail and stated that the Parramatta Eel winger was scheduled to return to Sydney later this week for pre-season training. Bail was granted. However, a stop departure order has been placed. The case will be called again on January 7th for plea. Hundreds of men, women and children gathered outside the Jamia University in New Delhi yesterday to protest a new citizenship law and police action taken during earlier coming up no camp between holidays for Fiji Sevens.
Ako Tabua, aku do talitay na barong na Bula FM, nambando na sir.
Bula. Ang gono ilutoka dutalita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambang 2 sir.
Ni Bula binaka, nandragin ko sa Bula FM nga. Nakasi.
Nalang ko sa mundo achieve ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sir nusur.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang ko Jerry yang melambasa. Ang barong nga ng Bula FM nambang 2.
Bula FM nambang 2 sir.
TC Sarai has had an impact on the Fiji Airways men's national team training as they were unable to get back to camp in between the Christmas and New Year holidays. Coach Gareth Baber says the players needed to be with their families. The camp was intended for training to prepare for the Hamilton and Sydney Sevens tournaments, which are in 3 weeks away. Baber says the team needs to ensure they dominate pool play at Hamilton Sevens because with the new rules in place, topping their pool would book a spot for them in the semi-finals. The Fiji Volleyball Federation had confirmed the dates for the 2019 Continental Cup tournament. The tournament will be held in March 2020 in New Zealand. Federation President Linga Ngukisuva says the tournament must be held before June. He says the postponement of the tournament was a blessing in disguise as the teams got more time to prepare. On to English Premier League. Liverpool finished the year with a 13-point lead on top of the points table following a 1-0 victory over Wolves amidst more video assistant referee controversy. Liverpool finishes the year as resounding favourites to win their first league title in 30 years, while the Wolves end 2019 in good form despite defeat at Anfield. Yet more controversy as Manchester City beat Sheffield United 2-0. This time as United felt the referee should have stopped the game after getting in the way of a pass, which led to Manchester City taking the lead on their way to victory. Chelsea overcame an awful start as they stage a stunning late comeback to snatch a 2-1 victory and wreck Mikel Arteta's return to Emirates Stadium as Arsenal manager. Australia completed a 247-run victory over New Zealand on the fourth day in Melbourne to win the 3-Test cricket series with one match remaining. New Zealand was dismissed for 240 despite opener Tom Blundell making 121. Australia added 31 to their overnight score before declaring on 168-5, setting New Zealand 488 for victory. Brisk winds and occasional rain with a chance of thunderstorms expected the rest of today and into tomorrow as Cyclone Sarai moves away to the east-southeast. And that is your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Enjoy your lunch and good afternoon.
My name is Neha and I'm from Kadavi. And Mirchi FM, it's hot.
हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शायर प्रकाश बात करते हैं और तावा में Mirchi FM सबको सुने and Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suba. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.